Have you noticed your cat sleeping all day long? You wake up, it's sleeping. You walk into another room, it's sleeping again. Hours later, nothing has changed. At first, it might seem kind of adorable. After all, cats love to sleep, right? But what if they're sleeping more than they should? The truth is, cats can sleep up to 16 hours a day. Sometimes that's completely normal, but other times, sleeping too much can be your cat's way of telling you that something isn't right. The good news is, your cat is giving you clues. You just need to know how to read them. In this video, I'll show you the 7 most common reasons why cats sleep so much, how to tell the difference between normal sleep and something more serious, and when it's time to call your veterinarian. Because sometimes a sleeping cat is perfectly healthy, and sometimes it needs your help. Reason number 1, it's completely normal. The most common reason might surprise you. Your cat may not be sleeping too much at all. The truth is, cats naturally sleep much longer than humans. Most healthy adult cats sleep between 12 and 16 hours a day, and kittens, as well as older cats, can sleep even longer. Why? Because cats are natural hunters. Even though your cat lives safely inside your home, its body is still designed to save energy for short bursts of activity. So if your cat sleeps for most of the day but wakes up to eat, play, use the litter box, and behaves normally, that's usually completely normal. But if your cat suddenly starts sleeping much more than usual, there could be another reason. Reason number 2, your cat's age. But here's something many cat owners don't realize. Your cat's age can make a big difference. Kittens need a lot of sleep because they're growing so quickly. And older cats often sleep more because their bodies need more rest. Just like people, cats change as they get older. So if your cat is very young or entering its senior years, sleeping longer is often completely normal. But if your cat starts sleeping much more than usual without any obvious reason, there could be another reason. Reason number 3, your cat is bored. But what if your cat isn't actually tired? Sometimes cats sleep more simply because they have nothing else to do. Indoor cats don't have to hunt, search for food, or avoid predators. Everything they need is already provided for them. That means they can spend much of the day sleeping. If your cat doesn't have enough toys, playtime, or things to explore, it may choose to sleep out of boredom. Try giving your cat more playtime and more opportunities to stay active. Even 10 to 15 minutes of active play each day can make a big difference. But if your cat still seems unusually sleepy, there could be another reason. Reason number 4, stress or anxiety. But what if the reason isn't boredom? Sometimes sleeping more can be a sign of stress. Cats love routine, and even small changes can make them feel anxious. A new home, a new pet, a new baby, loud noises, or even moving their favorite bed can make a cat feel stressed. And when cats feel stressed, some become more active, but others sleep much more than usual. Sleeping more can be their way of coping with the change. If you've recently changed something in your cat's environment, try giving it a quiet, comfortable place and a little time to adjust. But if your cat continues sleeping much more than usual, even after things return to normal, there could be another reason. Reason number 5, pain or illness. But sometimes the reason has nothing to do with age, boredom, or stress. It could be pain or an illness. Cats are incredibly good at hiding when something is wrong. In the wild, showing pain can make an animal more vulnerable, which is why many cats try to act normal even when they don't feel well. Sometimes sleeping much more is one of the few signs they give us. If your cat suddenly starts sleeping far more than usual, and you also notice changes in eating, drinking, playing, or using the litter box, don't ignore it. Your cat could be trying to tell you that something isn't right. The sooner the cause is found, the better the chance your cat has of making a full recovery. But there's one final reason every cat owner should know. Reason number 6, your cat may not be feeling well. Sometimes sleeping much more than usual is your cat's way of telling you it doesn't feel well. It could be a fever, an infection, a minor illness, or another health problem that's making your cat feel tired. Cats are incredibly good at hiding when something is wrong, so instead of showing obvious signs, they may simply sleep more than usual. If your cat is also eating less, drinking less, avoiding play, or behaving differently, don't ignore it. Your cat could be trying to tell you that it needs help. The sooner the cause is found, the better the chance your cat has of making a full recovery. But there's one final thing every cat owner should know. Reason number 7, when it's time to call the veterinarian. And finally, here's the one thing every cat owner should never ignore. Sleeping is completely normal for cats, but if your cat suddenly starts sleeping much more than usual, and you can't figure out why, don't assume it will simply go away. Especially if your cat stops eating, loses interest in playing, has trouble using the litter box, seems unusually weak, or starts hiding more than usual. Those are warning signs you shouldn't ignore. Trust your instincts. You know your cat better than anyone else. If something doesn't feel normal, it's always better to have your cat examined than to wait and hope the problem goes away. Because sometimes sleeping too much could be your cat's way of telling you that something isn't right. So the next time your cat spends most of the day sleeping, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Remember, it's not how much your cat sleeps that matters most. It's when those sleeping habits suddenly change. Because sometimes extra sleep is completely normal, and other times it could be your cat's way of telling you that something isn't right. The sooner you recognize those changes, the sooner you can give your cat the care it needs. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.